Welcome to Speak On It with Who You With Curtdog. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Welcome to Speak On It with Who You With Curtdog. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Welcome to Speak On It with Who You With Curtdog. Welcome to Speak On It with Who You With Curtdog. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Welcome to Speak On It with Who You With Curtdog. Welcome to Speak On It with Who You With Curtdog. I'm welcome. I'm welcome. I'm welcome. I'm welcome to Speak On It with Who You With Curtdog. Welcome to Speak On It with Who You With Curtdog. I'm welcome. I'm welcome. I'm welcome. I'm welcome to Speak On It with Who You With Curtdog. Welcome to Speak On It with Who You With Curtdog. I'm welcome. I'm welcome. I'm welcome to Speak On It. 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 Welcome to Speak. 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 Who you with, Curtdog?
Who you with, Curtdog? Man, it's been a rough week. Yeah, rough week. Y'all know what time it is. It's Thursday. MsRskee is in the house. She waiting in the wings. Um, I have to tell y'all about this week later. I'm not at my best, but I'm still here. Wasn't on the show last night due to what's going on, but hopefully be back into the swing of it soon. So we're not gonna hold y'all long, but MsRskee is in the house. MsRskee, what's going on? How you feeling today?
Huh? Okay,
How
I
was your
guess.
week?
Yeah.
I feel you on that. It's been a rough week. I've been in pain all week. Um, hopefully, hopefully I'm not finna have a backlash. So move
Yeah.
backwards. I've been doing good. So hopefully everything be good on that end. So but I wanted to I know Thursday night is the night that you with me. So I at least wanted to um come on, be with you tonight, and then I'm going back to bed. So uh
Yeah, me,
I
my
know it.
energy's been just in a weird place. Like I'm in a creative mode, but my creative juices are in going in the wrong direction. I don't know.
I,
That
I,
ADHD kicking in. It's like, no, this is not what we're supposed to be working on
I
at
feel you.
all.
As you can see, I'm not even upstairs in my studio. That's how bad it is. Um, so I just gotta do what I gotta do. So but hopefully it's nothing major. So um, but we here tonight. We doing this with a little bit different. It is being recorded live. So but we will read your comments. We appreciate everybody who support us. Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, Twitch, Twitter, D Live is in the house, and also Anchor.fm. So definitely continue to support the show. Continue to like the show and subscribe to the channels. Um, right now, like I said, it's not a real good time, but I have faith. So, but MsRskee, I understand what you're saying about your mind not in the right place. It can't stay focused. I have so much stuff I'm trying to work on, and it can be overwhelming.
Yeah. Like I pulled out I just went through rummaging through all my stuff, found some coloring books and one of my books I'm supposed to be reading to help me with the screenwriting, and then I ended up coloring for like 2 hours.
Oh wow, yeah.
Like,
Trust me.
no, that's not what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to be working on stuff and reading.
Did
Like,
you at least stay
it's not
inside the
even close.
line?
Like, I don't know. Like, it's just ridiculous. Like, I did a whole thing where I'm like coloring and I'm like mixing colors, and I'm like, it's not just a simple, oh, I'm gonna take a red crayon and do 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 do. No, I have to get the color palette right first, and then I start coloring. I don't know if
Exactly.
anybody else has that, has gone through that. It's just weird. Like, I had all my papers laid out. I was ready to start writing, had my book. I'm supposed to be reading, this book here is the screenwriting Bible. Uh, Pretty thick. Have I read a
No.
page? No. But did I go through all my coloring books? Yes.
Hey,
Listen,
I feel you. Maybe I need to start coloring or something because
it's
it's
therapeutic. So maybe my mind,
keep me
needed this.
focused.
But I
Yeah.
also bought
My
painting by numbers.
oh,
I don't know how I'm
you've
gonna do
been
that
doing
though. No, I haven't done anything. I just bought it.
oh, okay. But hey,
It's
you
just
have
a
to do
weird.
something to stay focused. And because you are working on a strip, we if it's somebody out there to have connection, because we're
Yeah,
both
like
looking
one
for
is already ready. It's already done. Like I'm trying to work on
somebody
the
to
next
market a
ones.
bond one. Reach out to us. You can actually send us an email. Who you with Curtdog at mail.com. And I would definitely make sure MsRskee get it. That's WHO, the letter U, WITH, CURTDOG at mail.com. And everything is all together. Um, but you can always send us an email, and I will make sure MsRskee get it because tell you something about MsRskee. This is my sister, and she's always very supporting whenever something is going on, and I'm gonna support her also. And for all you knuckleheads that trying to come holler at her, y'all gotta go through me first. So, and I'm gonna be judgmental. I'm sorry, but you better come correct. We can do a background check on you. You looking like that wasn't part of what we talked about.
Well, no, you're not supposed to put that out in the atmosphere. Like, I do some form of
Well,
background check. They don't need to know that.
no, I'm letting them know. They come to you, I'm doing a background check. You better come correct.
Yeah, I'm
Don't
doing a
come half
background.
step.
I'm doing a secondary screen after yours because yours is kind of squirrely.
We're gonna leave that alone. We're gonna leave it alone.
Just
No, but
saying.
we actually, this is my little sister, so I gotta watch out for her because it's best that I do it on the front end. Because once it all starts, kind of find out you crazy, I'm gonna have to come after you. So I'm just saying, no hard feelings, nothing personal. Just gotta make sure we choose the right one. That's all. So, but other than that strip that you have ready, and you working on another one, correct?
A few, yeah. I just
No, a few of
gotta
them.
read this thing so I can figure out how to lay it out and get it together so I can just, because I don't want to pay anybody to do a script for me because this is my idea. Because I can tell somebody, hey, this is what I want to do, but they're going to do it their way.
Yeah,
So I want to control the
yeah.
story and how it's put together. So we'll try to get it
I
together by
understand
this
that.
weekend.
Oh yeah. Um, what else have you tried to do to stay focused?
Well, apparently I'm not doing it. I'm doing everything that's keeping me away from my focus. Like I'm focusing on everything. If it's in my path, if I see, I'm like what is that? That fish Dory. I'm like, focus. I'm like, I'm gonna lay everything out, and then I'm like, ooh, shell. That's me right now. And then I focus on that show for like 2 hours. Like it's just ridiculous. Like I've gone through all my closets. I pulled out all the boxes. Have I put the boxes up? Not all of them. So no visitors for at least 2 weeks.
Well, I know. When was it? Was it last week? You started looking for some things, and we was talking. We was
Yeah, that
actually
box is
getting ready
still
for.
out. Yeah, that box is still out.
Oh, okay. I was like, what you doing? I'm pulling all this stuff out. I'm like, okay.
I think Jason's
It
at
be
my
that
door.
way sometimes. So what?
I think Jason is at the door. A serial killer. All I hear is just like scraping at the door. Not my door, somebody else's door.
Oh, I was gonna
But
say. You think
I think they're
it's
picking up
the
trash.
oh, I was gonna ask if it was where the woman was burning the candle and put food out. If if
Yeah, that was only temporary.
that
It's
spirit
some
that
sort of
came back.
ceremony.
No.
I'm sure it was some sort of ceremony. She was paying respects to something. She had the incense. But it was just funny. I was taking my trash out, and she comes out with a tray of just goodies and incense. And I'm like, I can move that over. She's like, no, you're fine. In like broken English. So,
No.
I don't know. There's some
No.
sort of offering.
Shoot,
Just
make me
call me
think about
out.
Pet Cemetery.
No,
Make me think
it
about Pet
wasn't
Cemetery.
even, there was no dead carcasses and animals. It was just food. And like she was presenting an offering, not resurrecting the dead.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't joke about that because sometimes, well, you should be offering the Lord some things anyway. So I can't joke
And I'm
about that.
sure if
If
we weren't stripped of our culture, we'd be offering up some stuff too, but we don't know what they are.
yeah,
All stripped
yeah.
away. So
Thanks,
there's that.
racist folks. Um, but now if you start hearing her talking about, uh, come here, die, roll over, play dead. However, he said it in Pet Cemetery. You might need to tell her it's time for her to go. But no, but that's
I
cool.
don't remember
Try
those
to
things.
stay. It was some when he shot the cat in the butt with the needle, and he told him,
The original or
"Oh,
the remake?
yeah,
Yeah, I
the
don't remember.
original Pet Cemetery." When the cat came back alive, the cat came in there. He grabbed the cat, said, "Oh," then he stuck the cat in the butt with the needle. Then he
Uh-huh.
laid him down. Said, "That's right. Lay down, roll over, play
I don't
dead,"
think he said
and
all
the
that. I
cat
think that was in
died.
your head. I don't think he
Oh,
said all that.
I'm thinking that's what he said.
I think that's what
Um,
your mind went. I was
no,
like,
that's what he said in the first one. Look. If anybody knows exactly what he said, put it in the chat. I know. Put it in the chat. We'll go back and read it.
like that was
And
that seems like that would be something I would just remember forever and ever.
we'll see. That came
But
out back in when 80. No, it was early 90s, right?
I don't remember.
The original Pet Cemetery.
I don't know. Probably in the 90s or I don't know. What grade was I in?
Late 80s. Late 80s, early
It hasn't
90s, or
been early.
something.
No, I don't remember because my
But it
friend's
was funny.
brother was like 2, and he's like in his 30s.
Oh,
But I don't know what the age gap is.
okay.
So I can't even work
Uh,
backwards. We had been in
well,
junior high, so 80s.
yeah, it had been the late 80s, early 90s,
Let me Google
something
that
like
because
that.
I'm almost positive Google started trying to help me. I hate when it starts taking the reins.
But you know how my phone would do from time to time that I don't even have to say her name. She'll just come on. Could you repeat that, please? I didn't say
I
nothing to
love
you.
like when I type in Pet Cemetery, it says near me. No, not near me. I don't want to know anything that's near me at all. I didn't realize that
Definitely
was
not
actually a
Pet
thing.
Cemetery.
Now I'm curious on where they are near me now. But it was 89, and
89.
I'm
I knew
clicking
it
on
had to
it to
been late
see.
80s.
Okay, so they got a Pine Hill Pet and Horse Cemetery,
Oh, it's one in Cedar Hill
Paul,
off of
Paul's
67,
and
and
Peace.
it's one off of in the Cedar Hill off of 67. And when you pass by
Tooth
it,
Acres
you ask
Pets Care Center in
how
Carrollton.
many?
So yeah, there's a lot.
How many? How many
There's a
acres you
lot.
say?
No, that's the name of
Oh,
the place. Tooth Acres,
oh,
like teeth, like yeah, yeah. There's
okay.
a lot. Yeah.
Well,
Uh,
I
okay. Well, I didn't really want to know that, but
know a
now I know.
couple of weeks ago, my wife and I we was passing by the one in Cedar Hill, and they was having a service. I'm like, okay. The way I grew up, if uh if Blackie died or whatever, I had a dog named Blackie. We just put him in the trash bag, put him out on the curb. And we wasn't having no funeral. We
Yeah,
buried
you ain't nobody
dogs in
paying
the
for that.
backyard. Yeah, we buried them in the backyard.
Yeah.
Um, I know when our dog, when we had to put him down, and I'm gonna talk about this too in a minute. But when I had to put him down, I called all these places to get prices, and they was like, they was high as hell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about like $15,000 to $2,000 high. Oh shit,
Yeah, ain't nobody
y'all
doing
finna
that.
make me like I'm a
Him
child
to the
again.
back,
Huh?
flush him down the toilet.
No, he was too big to go down the toilet.
Yeah,
But
I'm just saying,
I
like, we do
almost went.
everything but.
I almost went in the backyard, started digging him a spot. Telling him just, when you ready, just lay right there, lay right there. I'm gonna cover you up. Just play dead. I don't know. I haven't laughed all week, so I'm enjoying this. But yeah, even in my pain, I'm enjoying this. But uh, I said I was gonna talk about. So I don't know what it is. I've been
Well, I'll help
got
you
an excuse.
remember. No, I'm just kidding. No, but what does this remind you of? This is a Indian billionaire.
Mr. T.
No, remember that movie when they were dying? I'm gonna get you, sucker. They were
Oh,
ODing on gold, and the whole thing was like, how does he go to the bathroom in that?
that's a lot of damn gold.
I know he
That's
got
a lot.
little wristbands and okay,
Yeah, mess
he
around
ain't
and
gold
pull it
either.
off, and it better not rain outside. If it
I
rain,
mean,
it's
it
gonna
isn't
be
rust.
green.
Well,
If it's
he's a
not green,
billionaire. I don't think it's fake.
oh, okay. He's a billionaire.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm
it
sure
should
he's
be
set
good.
for legit. He probably has his
Not
own
unless
store.
he, not unless he went and put some clear fingernail polish around
No,
it. Oh,
I don't think he would
maybe
do
that
that.
was just me and my
They're very
friends growing up.
respectful of the gold.
Maybe that was me and my friends growing up. Put clear fingernail polish around it for if it rained, it would not turn green right away. So
Yeah, I
maybe
don't know
we
that
just
trick,
did. Well,
but I don't wear much
hey,
jewelry. So
I didn't wear much then. I would always wear me a bracelet or in a necklace. But you know, back in the days, we used to go to Big T Bazaar and hook up, or Keith's Bazaar, because back then they also had Keith's Bazaar. Used to go there and
yeah,
get jewelry. Then you find the neighborhood crackhead be trying to get over you, and they had his jewelry, and we didn't know no better. They had his jewelry, and they be setting it on fire, firing the light on it. Talking about, look at it, it's real. It won't even burn. And we be like, how much? Give me $5 for it. All right. Shit. Get home, rub some alcohol on it, all that gold will come off.
Yeah, I never had those experiences.
Oh, maybe that was just me.
At all.
I know I'm not the only one because at one point,
Like the only jewelry I would buy that was fake was from Claire's. Like that was the only place that I bought like fake jewelry. But I couldn't wear fake jewelry because I was allergic to it, so I couldn't do all that stuff. So it had to be real
yeah,
or some sort of
I
rope
just
or hemp, something natural. Like I can't do all that stuff. Like I can barely do silver. It has to be sterling, no nickel.
yeah, because I have sensitive skin and I have to wear real stuff now. I didn't know that growing up. Be
No, I
wondering
knew
why my
that
neck
as a child. We knew that quite on. So I either had it or I didn't.
neck
no,
be
no in
itching.
between. Ain't got time for all that.
But since you brought up Claire's, Claire's, we are taking advertisement. They making a comeback. I actually
Did they
seen
ever
them
go away?
inside of well, they didn't, but I've actually seen them inside of a Walmart now.
Yeah, they're everywhere doing
Well, I've never
piercings.
seen them. I never seen them inside of a Walmart. I almost stopped and got my ears re-pierced. It's been, I guess my holes closed up. Shoot, almost 20 years ago. I used to have diamonds in both ears back in the days. So I thought about getting them redone. And I said, damn, I'm down there 50. Why would I want to get it done now? So
You
I don't
probably
know.
end up hurting a hip getting the ear pierced now.
Getting a piercing and hurting my, and be like, look,
Hmm.
that's not the way it's supposed to go. So I hoping I've thought about getting it redone years ago, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Um, but hopefully, you get back to writing. I need to get back to writing because I had the first book completed, but I need to finish up the second book. I think it been. When was the last time I told you? I spent the Saturday writing. I want to say it had been last part of May or first part of June or something. And before then, it had been a year since I wrote anything. So I need to get back to it myself. Need to go ahead and get this first book published. I do not want to get it self-published, but want to find a.
Yeah, you just gotta. Have you been sending it to places? Your manuscript?
I haven't
Because
had
that's the only way
time.
you're gonna get snagged. I mean, that's the only way you're gonna snag somebody is seeing, you know, going out to these sites and seeing who's taking, unsolicited manuscripts. And so far, a lot of people have been uh, taking them. So you may want to get in now because people need materials. But it's a lot of legwork. You're gonna have to do the work and send it out there. That's the only way you're gonna get somebody to take your work on. At
Yeah,
least weigh those options.
I'm gonna have to get back at it. I know, a couple of years ago, I sent well before I stopped writing, so about a year and a half ago or so. Um, I had sent part of it to this school um, that does publishing,
Hmm.
and I'm considering going back to them, but I also need to get it ready to publish. He told me it's a great book. Uh, the story definitely need to be told, but it need to be ready to go to publish um, when we get it. And he said they would publish it. I I haven't found anybody who I trust that can get it ready to be published, and
Hmm.
I just haven't found the right person. I know it's gonna cost me some money, which I got $10 on it. No, I'm just playing. Um, no, if it's someone that is good at that have a record, I'm not talking about um, little JoJo or little Mimi or anybody to say, oh, I'm good at writing. I can proofread your work and get it ready for publish. I need somebody who do this for a living. So they got some credibility. Yeah, some credibility. So that's what I'm looking for. If we can do that, I don't mind going back to that school and because I talked with a couple of people at the school and just the little bit I told them about, they were like, "Hey, yeah, this is a good story." So that's what I'm looking at now is trying to get it proofread and ready to publish. Then I just don't want to self-publish. I want somebody who's going to work as hard as myself to make sure it reaches goal as a New York best time seller.
Yeah, because I know self-publishing is, I mean, it's all you. You got to do everything. And I'm over that.
Exactly.
I need an agent.
Exactly.
Stat.
Get an agent. So if you are listening, you know somebody who is legit. Like I said, we check
You
background.
legit.
So was it too legit? Too legit to quit? Ha. Oh, I used to have that as my ringtone back in the days. I'm
Mm.
old school. My face look fat, I guess, because I haven't been outside in a while.
Well, I can't see your face, so I've been staring at a
Well,
black
if you
screen.
looking down, you
I'm
saying the
staring at
black
myself.
screen again? Oh,
Yeah, I sent you a thing, but I mean, as long as you can see it on your end.
hopefully it shows up
But
right. I don't know,
yeah, so
but
hopefully it does right.
if you are looking at Miss Risky by herself on the stream, trust me, she's not talking to herself. I'm actually on here too.
My voice ain't that deep.
But so man, you sent me this story the other day. Well, today. Was it today?
I think it was today.
Yeah. Why are they still messing with Uncle Bill? I just want to know why.
Yeah, Bill just got out. Uh, I guess he was celebrating in July. He was making all these plans. He planned to release a 5-part docu-series where he would detail his life and legacy and make appearances in prisons, schools, and neighborhoods. He was ready. He had it planned. And what happened? Something that was filed, I guess there was a claim that was halted and filed by someone, a Judy Holt. Um, she accused Bill Cosby of an assault uh, from when they were in the Playboy Mansion. Now, I said Playboy Mansion. In
Yeah, I heard it
1974, she was
when I
15.
was two
What was she doing in the Playboy
at the
Mansion
Playboy.
at 15? Like, and this leads to my theory. Like, Hugh Hefner has some shady stuff going on at the Playboy Mansion. That was like the magical place. I don't remember anybody raiding his place. Like, he just kept shelling out these girls. And then as soon as he dies, that's when all the dirt came out. Like, I think he was protecting all these criminals. Like, all of these the Jocelyn, was a Jocelyn Maxwell, is that her name? We hadn't talked about her in a while. Um, and like all these, the Weinsteins, all their dirt started coming out. Now, cases from 1970 is popping up. But the fact that she's 15 at the Playboy Mansion. Where were your
I would
parents?
have exactly because that's the first question I would ask. Uh, At 15,
Like, why are you
what were
there?
you doing?
Yeah, why were you there? Everybody and their
How
mom
did
knows
you
what
know
Playboy is.
about it?
Like everybody knows.
Exactly.
Like I
How
knew
did you
about
know
it
about it?
from what was it? What was that Eddie Murphy movie? Beverly Hills Cops, and they
Yep.
did a scene where they went through it. Like everybody knows about that place, but we ain't
Yeah,
got kids have no business in that place.
but we're talking
You're a
about 40
minor.
some years ago.
Yeah, and then it was like 100 years ago. Like I wasn't even born then. Like, and then you 100 years old. Like, let it go. At this point, like, and I get it. Everybody deserves justice, and and certain things they don't have like a statute of limitations. But at this point, it's a matter of proving this. It was 1970.
74. I was
Like,
2 years old.
the only thing you can prove you were there and that your parents were negligent. You were 15 at a like you've already lost your credibility. If something did happen, then why
So,
wasn't this
so,
presented then? Because you were a minor. Granted, you're at the Playboy
so was
Mansion, but
this,
you were a minor.
so was this something like the original R. Kelly?
Listen, back
Because
then there was a lot of people that was dipping in the kiddie pond, and to say that Bill was the original, no. Like there were so many freakazoids
no, I'm
back in
not
that time.
saying Bill. I'm talking about um, Hugh Hefner because here it
Probably not,
is.
because
You got a
remember that other
Playboy
dude,
mansion.
who did Hustler. What was his name? I forgot his name.
Uh,
Because they were like they one was a little more raunch, and then Playboy was refined. Uh, yeah, I
when
forgot
I
his name.
say the original R. Kelly, I'm talking about the fact that her parents. Where were your parents? Was your parents allowed you to hang out with someone because of their status? And
Well,
that's
no,
what it
because
seemed like to
remember
me.
back then that's what they did. Because remember Brooke Shields, she was at the Playboy Mansion. And matter of fact, I think she was on it, and she was what 12, 13,
Oh,
and her mom pretty much was whoring her out. And that's why they didn't have the best relationships. I mean, all the movies she did, what was it, Pretty Baby, and she was a 12-year-old hooker in Louisiana. Like they still show that movie. That movie ain't banned. Like I saw it a few months ago, and I was like, we do know this is a little girl who we she's nude
exactly.
through most of the movie. This little girl, and then she did Blue Lagoon at 14. But yeah, she was all on the scene in Hollywood. Like Hollywood was just like this weird place where rules did not apply. Like all the taboos you can indulge in, you know, uh, whether it's sex, drugs, rock and roll. It was just like it didn't matter the age, race, whatever. You throw a dog in there, they just did everything because cocaine, and they were just free. The quaaludes, yeah. So, but it's like again at this point, it's like 15 years old. Who can remember that far back?
True. And look,
And they're scheduled to
I
go
don't.
on trial, or the civil lawsuit is scheduled to go on trial spring of 2022. Girl,
Now, Nikki Hills, why she did not come out when everyone else came out?
I think it was already out. It was halted because they said she filed
Okay.
a claim in 2014,
So basically, they're gonna hold it
and
every
she
time.
was a part of that. But I think hers was separate because I don't even know why. It doesn't even explain why.
So every time Bill beat a case, they're gonna recharge, have somebody else to step up, and hopefully they catch him
Right.
and
They're just
convict him then.
casting a net and seeing if some sticks. Just like with R. Kelly. Why do you keep bringing up the Aaliyah thing? Like, Yeah, you can prove history of all this stuff. He's admitted all this stuff. Move on. She's dead.
And
Who's next? Who's current? Who's in the house now?
I
How old is
haven't
she?
even
She has a case. Let's
I
keep it moving.
I haven't even pulled up that case in a while because
I haven't either because
the
I mean
last
it's pretty much him and Aaliyah. It's the Aaliyah show. I don't know why
especially
they fixating on it.
since her parents won the lawsuit to be able to release her music, and they playing her music all on the radio right now, which is good. I love the Aaliyah music. It was good to me. I'm like, hey, yeah, all right. But then I started thinking, I'm like, damn, R. Kelly produced that one too.
Well, I
Age
mean,
ain't
you can't
nothing but a
fault her
number.
for him being a creative genius. Just like the Cosby Show, they took all of his stuff out. You know, the what was it? The Cosby Show, and what was it? The Hillman, what was that? Different World. And it's like,
Oh yeah,
no,
different
just
way.
because he produced it and did all this stuff and was a part of it, don't penalize the people from getting their coins just because he was crooked. No,
Yeah,
keep playing it, let them get their coins, and then have his
they
little
still
residuals
play
go
it.
somewhere else. Right, they
They
playing it
still
now,
play
but
a
they
different
remember they
world.
took it off for a minute.
They
Like they
stopped it for a long time.
mm-hmm. And then people were complaining, like, why are you holding like there was a whole cast. Like, don't penalize them for his foolishness that happened 300 years ago.
Exactly. And I hate to do it because I'm gonna ask you another question. Then we're gonna get up out of here because that medication have kicked in and my eyes are getting heavy. Uh, but did you hear the statement that uh, Gregory Abbott made this week
Which one?
about the fact he's gonna get all the rapists off the streets of Texas?
Yeah, okay. Go for a
Why
bag.
he was signing the voter suppression bill?
I'm right behind you, Bill. I'm right behind you, Abbott.
You should-
All the way.
so
And I may throw in a wee. Wee. Catch
and
and
I
release.
got an alert. I seen an alert today. I think a judge is no, somebody had filed the lawsuit to block his abortion bills.
Well, it's
Um,
unconstitutional.
exactly.
Like, how are you
And
gonna
then
just negate everything that the law? Like, we have laws for a reason, and then he just undermined all these laws. It's like playing spades and cutting your partner.
your own partner
Like
out,
he just right. It's
bumping
like, wait a minute.
heads.
Yeah, he didn't cut his partner. It's like, whoa, whoa,
You knew
whoa,
I had the big
Texas.
joker. Why you gonna wait until I played the big joker to play the little joker? We're
Right.
teammates.
Like, yeah, do you have this the whole time? Like,
You
dude, no,
you
you
could have
cannot do
got rid
that.
of that when they took that book with that deuce.
Right. Like that's why nobody likes to play with me. I be holding my cards. And I know I do this. I don't know how to stop.
Oh Lord! All right,
That's
all
why I
right.
just sit
Somebody
at
playing
I just watch other
dominoes.
people play spades. But no, but I know that's what I do. I sorry in advance. If we ever play spades, I'm gonna cut you, and it's not intentional. I can't stop. My bad.
Yeah, I'm yeah. Spades is you win some, you lose some. But I'm gonna play my
I'm not
hardest to
invited
make
to the
sure I win.
tables. Yeah, I'm not. My family, they know. Like, just go sit over there. Here's some margarita, and I'm cool with that.
Wait, say you on bartending duty?
Yeah,
Just keep
pretty
them
much.
going.
And then I laugh at the other
Mm,
people who play like me, and I'm like, just come sit on the sofa with me, and I laugh
exactly.
like Sophia in the color purple. Like, come sit over here by me,
Come on over here. Come
Sophia
chill.
home.
Well, that's cool. Like I said, this medication had kicked in, and
Yeah.
my eyes are getting weak, so I'm I'm about to lay it back down.
All right.
So,
Well, I mean, we got a
but I
story
got
in.
up for you, huh?
I mean, we got
I
something
didn't.
in.
Yeah,
We got
we
a
got
story
something
in. We
in.
got something.
Yeah, we did. So if you're just not tuning in, you are listening to Speak On It with Who You With Kurt Doe. You know tonight is Thursday night. My girl, MsRskee is in the house. I know I wasn't on last night. I've been having a setback, but trying to make sure everything is okay. And and I'm not a big medication taker, but I've been taking it this week. So hopefully I get some good news soon. I get a MRI done. So, and I do not want to have another surgery. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah.
So,
So at least you recorded
but
something to put out something newish, but so we'll see how this works out. So don't be
yeah,
trying to.
we'll see.
I mean, you can still put comments. We'll see them later. Um,
Oh yeah, we'll definitely read the comments and we will respond to them. But and for the ones that like to call and harass me, this ain't the
mhm.
time. This is let me help you out. Come closer. This ain't the time, cause you might get your feelings hurt this time. I'm just saying. So,
You
but
gonna be
other than
pleased.
that,
So they can call all they want. You gonna be seeing
well,
them
say
in
I
sheep.
wake up in the morning have 100 missed calls. Um, I think one time I had woke up and had 32 missed calls from one person. Blocked the number, kept calling. I'm like, hey, okay, my number one fan. But please continue to support the show. Hopefully, I'm feeling better Sunday. I can we'll come back live. If not, uh, we'll see how it goes. I don't know yet. So, but I we appreciate you for tuning in. MsRskee, let the people know where they can find you. 'Kay. I'm
In
missing
them
a lot of stuff
streets.
tonight.
Mm,
I'm missing a lot of stuff because I'm kind of going in and out. So, and let them know
that's
where they
okay.
can find you.
Uh oh, by the way, the hustler person was Larry Flint. That's who I was trying to think of.
Yeah, Larry
Oh,
Flint,
yeah.
player,
They
player.
had a whole movie and everything. But anyway, you can find me online everywhere at RSKEE. I live on Instagram. Trying to get into TikTok, so I got a few things on TikTok. Check it out.
Go support
RSKEE
her.
at yahoo.com. You can send me messages if you have any history you want me to research, or if you heard something that you need me to research, or stories to finalize and see if there are any conclusions. Let me know. Riskybooks.com. You check out my works, or just Google and you can find them on Amazon and Barnes and Noble and Ex Libris is where I published them at. So yeah, that's where I am. Mhm.
And don't forget, if it's someone out there that is uh, book agent, literature agent, or somebody who know what they doing, holler at us. She have a couple of strips. She have books. I have one book completed. Working on my second one. So holler at us. You can reach me on all social media. Um, Send me a message. That's all I can say on social media. Send me a message, and I will respond. Not unless I'm asleep. So, uh, but I will respond. So, other than that, we appreciate y'all. We love each and every one of you. Until next time, if the good Lord say the same. Peace.